In February of this year, Representative Ed Markey introduced two bills in the House aimed at banning the export of natural gas from the United States. The first bill, the North American Natural Gas Security and Consumer Protection Act, would prevent the FERC from approving new LNG export terminals until 2025. Because LNG is the only feasible alternative for moving natural gas overseas to the high-priced Asian and European markets, this bill would halt meaningful exports. The second bill, the Keep American Natural Gas Here Act, would require that gas produced from federal lands would have to be resold to U.S. consumers. This bill is intended to prevent natural gas produced on federal land from being piped to Canada or Mexico. Markey believes that freezing the export of natural gas results in cheap natural gas for U.S. industrial, commercial, and residential consumers, creating a competitive advantage for U.S. industry and economic relief for retail consumers. The evidence, however, would suggest that he is mistaken. Markey's argument is built on an EIA study indicating that U.S. exports may cause natural gas prices to increase by as much as 54% over the next 20 years. However, there is very little consensus among the experts. The two leading reports by Deloitte and the EIA show a wide range of potential 20-year price increases from 12 cents to $1.58 per MMBTU. The two reports do agree that modeling the issue is highly complex and uncertain. The Brookings Institution has released a preliminary report which corroborates this high level of uncertainty and states that far more analysis must be completed before any policy recommendations could be made. Turning next to the federal government's policy track record, twice in the past has it created policy regulating to whom gas producers may sell their product or at what price. Both were failures in their own right. The Phillips decision, awarding wellhead price control to the FERC's predecessor, brought us 3 decades of gas shortages. The Fuel Use Act of 1978, restricting the use of natural gas for industrial consumers and power generation, created oversupply issues and a lost decade of gas-fired generation capacity development. Both policies have been completely reversed. Finally, by eliminating international demand, Markey's bills amount to an arbitrary transfer of value in the form of cheap natural gas from the oil and gas industry to industrial and commercial and residential consumers. Let's consider some features of an arbitrary system. Arbitrary policy causes businesses and consumers to lose trust in the political and regulatory system. Would-be business leaders and entrepreneurs are discouraged by a lack of predictability, resulting in less business activity. Less business activity creates higher unemployment. Unexpected regulatory events raise the cost of capital, which becomes more expensive and scarce. Decreased business activity and expensive capital decrease product supply. Decreased supply results in higher prices. Based on this evidence, it would seem that Representative Markey's proposed bills are bad economic policy.